The Chicago Bears wrapped up their rookie minicamp this weekend, and if the first impressions are any indication, the franchise has good reason to be optimistic. With energy flowing through Halas Hall and promising performances from several young players, this rookie class might be laying the foundation for a brighter future. The most welcome sight came with the return of first-round pick Luther Burden, who had given coaches and fans alike a scare after suffering an injury during Day 2 of camp. Reports initially suggested a potentially serious issue after he landed awkwardly during a 7-on-7 drill and appeared in visible discomfort. However, it was later clarified that the wide receiver had simply had the wind knocked out of him. Despite the alarming optics, Burden's toughness shone through as he returned to practice the very next day. His participation, even after a brief setback, showed resilience and commitment, attributes that will serve him well in a city that demands both. Another key observation from minicamp was the presence and involvement of team leaders. General Manager Ryan Poles was visible throughout the weekend, working alongside newly hired head coach Ben Johnson and defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. Together, this trio represents the new leadership tasked with transforming the Bears into contenders. Johnson and Allen, in particular, were hands-on throughout the sessions, creating an environment filled with discipline, intensity, and encouragement. One of the biggest names at camp, albeit not yet fully participating, was top offensive line prospect Colston Loveland. Though still limited to mental reps and walkthroughs, his presence and enthusiasm were hard to ignore. It's clear that Loveland is eager to contribute and simply loves the game. While the team is exercising caution due to his injury history, all signs point toward a strong return during full-team activities later this offseason. Meanwhile, offensive tackle Ozzy Trapilo made a strong case for himself. A physically imposing player, Trapilo impressed coaches with his footwork, lateral quickness, and willingness to engage physically. He displayed versatility and aggression, often dominating reps and flashing the kind of athletic traits that translate well at the NFL level. Trapilo is not just a depth piece. He may compete for real snaps if this early form continues. On the defensive side, Shemar Turner also delivered a standout performance. His explosive get-off, power through the bag drills, and overall presence in 7-on-7s made him one of the more talked-about rookies. Turner looks to bring a disruptive element to the Bears' front seven, a much-needed asset in a division featuring mobile quarterbacks and quick-release offenses. Another player who caught eyes was linebacker Ruben Hyppolite. Not only did he impress on the field with solid coverage instincts and burst off the edge, but his story resonated deeply off the field. Having gone undrafted in some early projections, Hyppolite's journey has been anything but conventional. Despite being left out of the NFL Combine, Senior Bowl, and Shrine Bowl, he persevered through grueling workouts and took over 30 flights to visit teams. That perseverance paid off with a selection from Chicago, and he has approached rookie minicamp with gratitude and intensity. "Misery loves company," Hyppolite remarked in a recent interview. "A lot of people didn't know what I had to go through to get this opportunity. That chip on his shoulder may be his greatest asset, especially as he competes for a backup linebacker spot and special teams duties. There's even speculation that his size-speed combination could lead to a future move to safety." Chicago's rookie class isn't just about top picks like Luther Burden or Colston Loveland. It's often the Day 3 selections and undrafted free agents who define the depth and long-term strength of an NFL roster. In this case, players like Monangai and Ruben Hyppolite are leading the charge. Monangai, a running back taken in the 7th round, has quickly become one of the surprises of camp. Despite his low draft position, he's already drawing comparisons to higher drafted backs based on his quick feet, sharp cuts, and impressive vision. He displayed elite agility during cone drills and demonstrated strong hands in receiving drills. His ability to stop, accelerate, and change direction fluidly made him a nightmare to contain even during non-contact scrimmages. Monangai's rapport with Eric Bieniemy is another promising sign. The former Chiefs offensive coordinator has been vocal in his admiration for the rookie's work ethic and performance. Bieniemy's background working with backs like Jamal Charles and later coaching Travis Kelce and others in Kansas City gives added weight to his praise. For Monangai, cracking the Bears' running back rotation may not just be a possibility, it could be an eventuality. Back to Hyppolite, his versatility remains one of the biggest storylines coming out of minicamp. At 5'11", 236 pounds with a 4.42 40-yard dash, he brings a unique blend of compact power and top-end speed. Whether he remains at outside linebacker or eventually shifts to a hybrid safety role, his athleticism makes him a matchup piece that could flourish in sub-packages. Hyppolite's emotional interview underscored his hunger. "It's not about combine invites," he said. "It's about showing up every day and being the best version of yourself." That mindset is invaluable for a young team still building its identity. The Bears may have found a hidden gem with this young defender. On the secondary front, cornerback Dave Frazier recorded several impressive pass breakups during team drills. While full contact isn't allowed during minicamp, his ability to anticipate routes and close on the football stood out. Reports from Halas Hall suggest that he could be in line for a backup or rotational role if his performance continues through OTAs and training camp. Luke Newman, an offensive lineman out of Michigan State, also made headlines, not just for his blocking skills, but for his position flexibility. While primarily a guard in college, Newman was seen taking reps at center during minicamp, raising speculation that the Bears could be grooming him to back up starter Drew Dalman. Photos from practice seemed to confirm this, showing Newman using his right hand in snapping position, a hint at where the coaching staff may envision him fitting. At Michigan State, Newman posted strong PFF grades and allowed just one sack over 700-plus snaps in 2023. In 2024, he improved his sack count to 0 over a similar number of plays. His overall relative athletic score, ARAS, came in at an impressive 9.69, signaling strong physical traits for an interior lineman. If he adapts well to snapping duties, Newman could offer the Bears critical depth at 2 spots, guard and center. With Dalman's injury history in mind, this flexibility could prove vital during the regular season. The broader picture emerging from Chicago's rookie minicamp is one of intentional development. The franchise appears committed to reshaping its roster from the ground up, emphasizing competition, versatility, and attitude. What's more, the coaching staff is ensuring that these rookies understand what's expected from the very first whistle. Veterans were largely absent from the camp, as expected. But their absence was barely felt due to the energy and commitment of the coaching staff. Ben Johnson, known for his innovative offensive mind, was engaged throughout. Alongside him, Bieniemy and Harris created a dynamic, no-nonsense atmosphere. There's no babysitting here, just honest, intense football work. It's this coaching infrastructure that may ultimately define how far this rookie class can take the Bears. The tools are clearly there. Burden is a dynamic playmaker. Loveland, once healthy, has all-pro potential on the line. Trapilo, Turner, Hyppolite, and Monangai all bring grit, speed, and hunger to the table. And beyond individual talent, the team's approach to roster construction is refreshing. Rather than relying solely on top picks, they're identifying and investing in character guys with chips on their shoulders. That's a strategy that has historically paid dividends in the NFL, especially for franchises trying to break out of long cycles of mediocrity. In addition to the talent on the field, even small symbolic gestures, such as flying the vintage Bears flag outside Halas Hall, suggest a return to tradition. It's a reminder that while the team embraces the future, it's also grounded in a proud history that dates back to the very foundation of the NFL. As the next phase of the offseason begins, the Bears will turn their attention toward full squad OTAs and, soon after, training camp. But make no mistake, this rookie minicamp mattered. It offered the Bears a glimpse at the building blocks of their future and the kind of attitude they want to foster in the locker room. Whether or not this draft class produces multiple starters, what's clear is that the foundation has been laid. From first-round picks to seventh-round steals, the Bears seem to have struck a solid balance between high-upside athleticism and determined, coachable players. The journey is only beginning. But after a productive and drama-free rookie minicamp, it's safe to say the Chicago Bears are moving in the right direction.